not actually realize this, but if you've seen the thumbnail on my this same video, the clothes that I'm wearing are different to the shit I have on. Um, that one is a must shit. This one is just more of like a work suit. And probably a lot of you will not actually notice that until I actually tell you. Mm, I just want to say thank you for the support you guys have been giving me. You know, it's really been amazing. I actually joined on YouTube. That was on the 29th of September. So we've been in the game for like two, yeah, 2 months, and I think we're pretty much on track. We are moving just right. You know, the goal was actually to end 2023. I mean 2024 with at least somewhere like 3K subscribers, and actually at the moment we are 2 point, let me just say 2,626 subs or 27, somewhere there. So yeah, I think we are really moving in track. We are moving just great, and I really appreciate the support that has been coming from you guys, because you guys have really been amazing. You know, without you, it's been this whole thing is not possible. Uh, yeah, my name is, I think if you've paid very close attention, I've actually changed my YouTube name from MRX to Mr. Pimple. A lot of you guys, not a lot of you guys, I'll just say some people who are actually commenting on my videos are like, you need skincare, uh, what's that on your skin, uh, Mr. Pimple, Sir Pimple, and things like that are very disturbing. But to be honest, I think if you're not a very strong individual on the internet, it's not a place that you should actually be around or be on. Because if I'm being honest, I think it's something that can possibly demoralize you. It's something that can you know ruin your energy. The internet can ruin your mood in so many different ways. So, and I think I just wanted to take the moment to really change the name. A lot of people have been calling me Sir Pimple, Mr. Pimple. Yeah, and yeah, I think it's been disturbing and very bad. I know I do need skincare, but you know, doctors have the doctor advised me, and some people have also advised me to say, you know, it's just growing up. I'm actually 19 years old, so you know, this is some things that you actually get to experience along the way as you're growing up. You know, you're still going through puberty, and of course, you know, I'm developing some facial hair, I think, yeah, and my prayer is that it just comes to an end very quickly or very soon, which I started actually developing pimples when I was like 15 years. By then, I was doing my 11th grade, and and then I started developing some acne. Some are 16, even up to now. So I can actually say it's now like 4 years. My prayer is this shit goes away very quickly, and that would be very much better and very much nice for me. So I also think it's not nice, you know, getting negative comments from people, but you know, I think those are the things that actually get to define us. You're always not going to get positive messages coming from people. You're not always going to get, you know, the nice things from people. You just need to embrace. The more people are actually telling you negative things, I think that's the more you actually need to understand that uh, you cannot go out there to seek for approval from people. You need to be unique in your own way. Uh, you need to be different from everybody else. You cannot be doing everything everyone is doing. You know, like one quote said that just because everyone is doing it doesn't mean it's right. You know, my teenage stages have been different from I think a lot of people. You know, I'm 19 years. I've never dated. I've never had a girlfriend before. I've never taken a risk in dating someone before. So I'm really proud to say that those are things that I don't regret as a person. And I'm really proud of myself because that's the way my parents have raised me. And I respect that. And I would really love if a lot of people also had to embrace the knowledge and wisdom that their parents have passed down to them. Like my whole life I feel like I've been actually kept in a cage, so such that even if the cage was to be opened, I wouldn't actually go out there. But you know being kept in a cage has allowed me to view the world from that perspective. People outside the cage view the world from outside the cage, and I've also had the opportunity or privilege to view the world from the cage that I was actually kept in. So and I think like I'll give an example of the like my friends. I've asked my friends why they date, why they have girlfriends, why they have boyfriends, and then you actually find that the information or knowledge that they pass down or they give me is not that convincing. Like one of my friends actually told me to say that he's actually why people actually date is to get financial and emotional support. But I was like, why do you need to be supported emotionally just from a girl? I think your family members can also do that. You've also got friends who can help you on that. It's not always that you need support like in a manner or such like that. It doesn't actually make sense. It doesn't make sense. I think having a girlfriend, I think having a boyfriend, especially when you're not ready, is very stressful, and it's something that's going to drain you a lot. It's something that's going to consume most of your time. I also remember one time when Iman Ingazi said when Iman Ingazi's mom told him to say, I was actually watching this on TikTok, you don't deserve to bring someone in your life if you cannot afford to put in food on the table. So I hear a lot of people say, relationships which start out as you are or as you are broke are really actually much better. But yo, and girls are actually going to tell you that they actually don't need a provider. They can provide for themselves. All they need is your love, support, and attention. And then you're like, come on, that's not even making sense if I'm being honest. And if I was actually to, look at it in a way or a manner, the way they are stating it, it shows unprofessionalism. I think you have to be financially ready to bring someone in your life. You have to be emotionally ready. You see, dating is just not about having fun, because this is something that most teenagers are actually talking about. They're like, no, you're missing out on the fun. You're still young, so we get it, you don't understand. But I actually think that's not really right. And uh like basically for me myself, I think dating is if I was about to start dating someone, it's because I if I was dating sorry, I just saw a really nice comment. Thank you very much, Mr. Fenley Williams. Shout outs to Fenley Williams for commenting. I think he's the first person to actually comment on my live stream. So I'm actually talking about marriage and dating. uh if I was actually to start dating someone, it's because I see them as a potential soulmate, not that I'm dating for that's lame, and that's actually old school. Those are things that are not really sense those are things that are not actually professional and well stated. So I think uh we need to understand that it's very, very important, that we educate people about these things. If I'm dating someone, it's because I see them as a potential soulmate, and I'm dating them because I want to know much better about them, such that when something happens when we're married, I won't be surprised to be like, oh, this just happened. This never used to happen when we're dating. So you have to be familiar, you know, and things like that. Now, actually, I think away from the issue of dating, I'm gonna talk about school. I'm gonna tell you a message about myself. I was actually in maybe let me just wait a moment for people to come up. Yeah, it's just like I had three people watching to two to one. Now we actually at zero. I actually have a story to share, but I'm gonna wait for people to come up on the live stream because right now it's like I'm just talking to myself. Okay, another one. So yeah, I was actually in college, but then I was actually expelled. I was secretary general. Like something like happened. The school, the college that I was at, the management was very, very bad. So like being the secretary general of the college, together with the other student union members, the president, the vice president, the treasurer, the religious secretary, the sports secretary, the maintenance secretary, the students came about to us and said, you know what, we are being kept like slaves at this college by the management. So I think it's high time we send a strong message to them. The sanitation is very poor at that college. Uh, the teaching system is very poor. The way information is spread, the information is spread at a very, very poor rate. And it's just a lot of things that are not all right at that college. So what actually happens, the students come about to say, okay, since they don't want to hear when we're actually talking to them to say we want this, we want that, so let's protest. So you know what, we all agreed to say, okay, yeah, let's protest. We actually did the protest. The school is actually run by the Chinese people. So we went to do a protest at the Chinese mine. We were not clearly heard. Then like we were chased to go back to the campus after the protest. It was not actually violent. It was nothing was actually destroyed, no vandalism, no one was actually hurt. The principal actually came back to say, he's actually spoke with the Chinese. We wanted the school never had the bus. We wanted proper sanitation. We wanted proper entertainment activities. We were neglected with a lot of things. So, the principal came and he said, the Chinese have heard you. The owners of the school have heard you. They're actually going to provide you this. And then we're like, no, if the things are not going to be provided to us, like today within the next 24 hours, we are actually not going to attend classes because we are sick and tired of always hearing the same stories. We do this for you, we do that for you, and yet you guys do not live up to your promises. So what we actually did was uh, we were not supposed to go to school the following day, but the student union president suggested, say, no, sister, heard our message. Let's just give them this opportunity to say, okay, you know what? If you don't live up to your promises, we promise you, yeah, that might happen again. So unfortunately, we went to school, which we did not want, but because the student union president suggested to do so, uh, the following day, that same day, I was actually called to the disciplinary committee with the president. They presented to us a case to say we've actually broken some school rules, which was boycotting classes, which was a very offensive thing which happened. And I gotta say, this was like the letter that I actually received was very disturbing because it stated that I have been expelled from the college. So I was like, come on, how can that be actually possible? Because we are a lot of people, but out of everyone, you just come to choose two people to be expelled, you know. So like I just want to elaborate something, and getting expelled from college is something that, like really disturbed me a lot. Just come to think of it, you spend like almost 18 years in high school, in let me just say completely school, 18 years in school, and to prepare to go for college for I don't know 3, 4, 5 years, and then like in your second year of actually finishing college, second from last year, yeah, finishing college is actually when you're getting expelled. So like just come think about that, how disturbing that could have been. And then this same actually happened this same year, and then your dad perhaps comes up to you to say, this has been the most disturbing year of my life. This has been the most disturbing information that I've actually received. Like, this is the largest or the biggest setback in my life. And then when dad told me that, my tears just like started to drop, and I was like, it was really hard to digest. It was really hard to take in, and I was like, I actually don't know how I can make up for this. But the surprising thing is, regardless of all that, dad has been very, very supportive, and the way he's been encouraging me after that incident. It's been like, that's how we learn, that's how we grow in life. It's the struggles which we learn from. uh Failure that teaches you something is better than success that makes you lousy and loud. you know Men are actually supposed to embrace struggle to become better individuals. That's exactly what my dad told me. And it's it is a very disturbing year. you know I was actually supposed to finish my college diploma. That was last year. That's what we my country. It's not college degree, but here we call it college diploma. Um, and looking back, the people that you actually started with are going to be finishing with their colleges, with their school, and I mean, I don't know, by the following year they'll be like working, and then you're just like, I actually don't know what God has in store for me. I actually don't know what God plans for me because I'm sick, I'm tired. This is consuming, this is draining. But I'll actually just take my dad's advice. We need to embrace the struggle. We need to pretty much learn a lot from it. You know, we can't give up on life. There's more to life than complaining. We need to, each time you feel like giving up, you need to make it a habit to look at the people who look up to you. When you feel like giving up, look at the people who look up to you. I mean, what example are you going to set to those people who are behind you, those people who are inspired by you if you give up? You know, Always have that thing in your mind to say, if I give up, I'm sending the wrong message, I'm sending the wrong information to the people who are looking up to me, because it might be them tomorrow and they'll be like, my role model, my idol was in the same situation and he gave up. So who am I? So, yeah, story of my life in college. I got expelled, very disturbing, and it feels like I'm back to square one. So I've actually talked about marriage. I've actually talked about college. I was actually expelled. I've also talked about changing my YouTube name, why it's no longer MRX. We still OTY, the original tribal YouTuber, but why it's no longer MRX. You can still call me MRX, but like my channel name is Mr. Pimple. See that, Mr. Pimple. Yeah, because of the comments I've actually been getting from you people. So I was just like, maybe let me use this. Mr. Pimple is the new name. Mr. Pimple is the new channel name, because you guys have actually been calling Mr. Pimple Face. You guys have been calling me Mr. Pimple. You guys have been asking me what's that on my face. Yeah, I know, I know I need skincare, but doctor's advice was to actually just let me mature. I'm actually going through puberty, and you know uh I've actually been told that it's just a stage, and you will actually get to understand that as you are growing older, as you are growing through certain stages, you have to go through some certain things. So yeah, it's Mr. Pimple. That's the channel name. That's the nickname I've been given you by some of you guys. It's a pimple face. Yeah, that's it. I hope we can actually relate properly. The pimple is actually hitting a lot. Yeah, it is hitting a lot, like big time. I feel like cracking it. Should I crack it? Fuck. It's really hard to crack. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I was trying to go like for an hour now. I've actually received just one one message. Yeah, one message, one message, one message. Come on, man, nigga. Uh, uh. So I would also like a suggestion from you guys. Um, it's very hard. I'm actually trying to start streaming, as in, I want to be watching movies, videos, listening to music while you guys are also actually seeing what I'm actually doing. But it's a bit difficult with just that. I think the best thing I can do is use my phone. But the thing is, the phone that I'm actually using is an MI, Redmi MI for one. So it's very difficult to stream using my phone because the RAM is very small. For these streaming platforms, such that whatever I'm doing on my phone can actually also be seen on the screen as we are actually streaming. Oh yeah, yes, yes. Um, I think that I'm also looking for advice. Like, I don't know what type of content you guys want me to be posting. I don't know what type of content you guys think is best that can be more engaging. I think your suggestions can be very, very helpful, and I will very, very much appreciate, very, very much appreciate. So yeah, it's your boy MRX. It's your boy MRX. It's your boy MRX. The fridge is empty. Yeah, this is how the fridge looks. It's very, very empty. An empty fridge, empty fridge, empty fridge. Yeah, there's only one mango over here. I don't know if you can actually see it. Yeah. Then we've got three tomatoes. Yeah, three tomatoes. Really bad, right? That's just water for you. I'm actually making myself some sugar solution. Yeah, just a break. Bro, get up, cup. Ira. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, if you are the of it, I want to me. Chai, if you know what chitumbo chai is. Yeah, yeah. Panulin wadista sugar. Panulin wadista sugar. Nomba. Fulunga. So, wait, 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 wait. Hey, that spoon you. Spoon na monara spoon. You've destroyed the spoon. But you, how are you? How can you destroy the spoon? Somebody so is moving to the so. See, mine. omwari wamaya unjerereko suri sokoro pra mim já. Ainda tu sokoro pra mim já. Ah, mwarai sawa minha kwa papuro. Ngata na pui nareka no kureka. Vantu mwapuisha uko acha. Apa parefu ai café waya. Entamba yaputa ikaposo apa inena imputukira pwemi kuivi. Espera con el escuro. Espera con el escuro. Namara gitwari puira ku. Escuro po. Twara dienche. Endesha. Tá bom. De foco. Ah. Cropapo. Oh, is grong. Is grong. He's going to longa. You. Yeah. Nenda vou cropapo, crop. E pangas growing. Yeah. One. No pro time, né? sweating in here. I feel like thank, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was actually from taking. I'm from drinking sugar solution. It's actually called tea, but like just adding water to cold water to sugar. We call it sugar solution, not actually tea here in Africa. So thank you for listening to me. This is the longest live stream video I've ever done. It's 1 minute. I pretty much hope the next time I'm going to be going live, I can do longer than this. Or maybe I'll also be live within the next few hours. It's just that I'm disturbed a bit at the moment. Uh, like my siblings are here, aunt is here, uncle is. Oh, uncle is here. So yeah, thank you everybody. It was nice having you.